Nutrition and physical activity are important elements to a healthy lifestyle when you have diabetes. And today we have dietitian and co-author of the Type 1 and Type 2 Diabetes Handbook with us here, Kath McGaw, to chat about diet and good lifestyle choices in diabetes prevention and management. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you.
What inspired this book?
A mum who had a son with type 1 diabetes, Vicky, who's the co-author, she approached me and she said she's been on this journey with her son and has seen such a change in his glucose management and just his overall well-being. And she's done it through incorporating the principles of a low-carb lifestyle. Could we collaborate? And so it was that combination of the need and a mom's journey with her son that led to the writing of this book.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations. I know that food and movement play a huge role. Physical activity and nutrition play a huge role when it comes to prevention and management of diabetes. Where does one start?
The food needs to be looked at because that has the direct impact when it comes to diabetes. If your child is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, as a parent, you have to go on the journey of changing the way food is presented, food is given, when food is given, managing it together with the insulin. If it is, for example, a type 2 diabetes diagnosis, either in an older child or in a young adult or an older adult, then food is also the way that you are going to start. Once we've got the sugar stable with the food intake, managing it with the medication if it's needed, then we can look at incorporating exercise into the mix. Because exercise changes the dynamic of the food. And so I always like to start with one thing first and then to bring in the exercise and lifestyle, other lifestyle benefits.
And Kath, have you seen in your practice diabetes go into remission or insulin resistance being reversed? Has that happened with the right nutrition in place?
So in your type 2 diabetic diagnosis, if it's well managed, I have seen it. Definitely a reversal of insulin resistance that I see regularly, which is so encouraging. And where there's pre-diabetic or metabolic syndrome being diagnosed, also a reversal of that. And patients take it really seriously because they really don't want it to progress further.
What are the good foods and the not so good foods?
So when it comes to the not so good food, it's anything that's going to cause a strong spike in your blood sugar because that's going to require more insulin, which is the keys that let the sugar into the cells. And in type 1 diabetes, the children might have no production of insulin or very minimal production of insulin. And in type 2 diabetes, they've got a kind of just a resistance to the insulin, and also probably in some cases, there's no more insulin being produced. So in order to correct that, you want to give foods that are not going to cause a steep rise, requiring a lot of insulin in the beginning. So those are your very refined carbohydrates, your sugars, your cakes, your sweets, anything that we would say would give us a sugar high. Your cool drinks, sugar cool drinks are probably one of the worst. Fruit juices are also really not good because that causes a great rise in your blood sugar.
So give me a list of what we should be focusing on when it comes to eating for, you know, I guess just holistic well-being and health.
So your seasonal fruits and vegetables first, then your grains, your healthy grains that are high in proteins like your quinoa and your spelt and your millets and those type of grains. And then your protein foods, so your eggs, your fish, your chicken, your red meats. We normally limit red meats to, say, twice a week. And then you'll have your other proteins in the week. And then your lentils and your pulses are really good. Chickpeas, really healthy because they're also good in fiber.
So basically whole foods.
Exactly.
Kath, thank you so much. Thank you for your information and your expertise. And now we've got some great news for you. If you'd like to stand a chance to win this incredible book, head on over to Afternoon Express, Facebook, Instagram, and X pages and reply to the competition post by naming one of the 3 authors of Type 1 and Type 2 Diabetes Handbook. Remember to include the hashtag Afternoon Express in your answer. T's and C's can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.